I don't have to do anything because you're not my mom.
What?
You're not my mom.
What are you talking about?
You're not my mom.
Mendeecees, please stop playing with me before I knock you out. I'm about to smack you.
Why
you sound crazy.
That?
I don't think you take time to focus on this relationship. I think you spend so much time focused on your business and traveling, and it feels like you trying to get back for me being gone for them 4 years, and now it's time for you to enjoy life, and you start to feel like I'm a single parent. I can't do this by myself.
Since Yandy was free from prison, Mendeecees has been cheating on him since he apparently can't keep it in his pants, as everyone in Nam Mama knows. Additionally, he claimed that it was not love, but rather the commitment vows taken by everyone everywhere that were holding him in the marriage. You are not exposing Yandy as an adulterer, even if she frequently claims to be faithful to her husband. I feel sorry for Yandy, therefore I'm pleading with her to get rid of this man. But will this have any impact on Yandy and Mendeecees' marriage? She appears to be getting her lick back since she has finally had enough of N's pranks. Due to their relationship breaks and the fact that neither has filed any paperwork, I'm not sure if this is a marriage. Before he was transported to the slammer, there was marriage. In order to get more views on his YouTube channel, Little Mendeecees now makes practical jokes against Yandy and his parents. This time, he thought it would be amusing to write Chiga on the side of Yandy's G-Wagon. Yandy was looking for a memorable viral moment, but he didn't find it amusing at all.
Oh yeah, I ain't even snapped that. Hold on.
And let me show you.
Look at they did that dirty.
So I came out here ready to go bananas. You hear me? Bananas. So then, after I was ready to go bananas, this is who I see. This is who I see in the cut with this guy here. With that guy. Yes, that one. With that camera. Some things you just don't play with. So guess who's on punishment now? And guess who has to give my car a car wash inside and out? Then has to work at the restaurant tomorrow.
Wait, what?
Then has to work 9 a.m. at the restaurant tomorrow. 9 a.m. Because there's some things you don't play with. You don't play YouTube or my car. So now YouTube jokes on you. Don't you ever in your life play with my car. Ever. Jokes on you. Like, who lied? Like, what? Like, what?
Since Yandy is all about being this devoted wife who rides for her husband every day and anytime he wants, Little M's decision to paint cheater on her car didn't seem like a typical practical joke. He could have put anything else on her car, but if she is still hanging around after all the baby mother turmoil and adultery claims, she shouldn't take it seriously. Reports state that Yandy and Mendeecees, who have been dating since 2008, have been awarded. After being married in 2015, despite the fact that the union is illegal, Yandy had to cope with baby mama drama from 2 ladies prior to Mendeecees' imprisonment. The relationship between Rashida and Yandy, who have always been best friends, took a serious turn for the worse when Mendeecees had to go to do time. Rumor has it that Yandy chose to ignore Mendeecees, even though she knew she had children with someone else. I suppose this is similar to how Rita looks down and keeps her head down when Kurt goes out on the street with his Frosty and returns with more children. Her family down and yet had to put up with the antics of M's other baby moms. I'm not saying Yandy is perfect because she's the kind of person who throws stones and covers her hands, but no one would blame her for ignoring the situation at any point, and went so far as to say that he wouldn't stay if she ended up in the John. When he came out, Yandy made sure he had money, a place to live, and something to do, but instead of expressing her appreciation and trying to prove that her efforts weren't in vain, he was just. He was still concerned by Yandy's increasing independence, but that was the only change. She had to wear the pants while he was in prison. He was out here whining about it. because he was still the same man who had been put in jail. Whether Yandy knew it or not, Mendeecees began dating other women and stopped wearing their wedding band. He even told her directly that the affection was no longer there.
This is given just a hint bit of he is playing in Yandy's face. That's just my opinion. I never understand doing a tit for tat when it comes to if I don't feel respected, then I'm gonna figure out a way to double disrespect you. So you're telling me that this man is just, you know, flowing through the streets of Atlanta, no ring on? Yeah, okay.
Even though Yandy is aware that their relationship is over and that they currently have nothing in common or a reason to stay together, she would rather walk through fire barefoot while wearing wigs that catch fire than acknowledge that she truly lost after years of fighting with these baby mameless and pushing it in their faces.
I would want you to tell Yandy, what does respect look like to you?
I think respect is just being valued, making sure I'm seen and I'm heard, and taking my feelings into consideration.
And I love that you're very specific and allow that to be a process. Yandy's not going to do that perfectly tomorrow, but now you're sowing the seed and she's aware to do those things for you.
One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if it was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, you know, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
Not there yet.
But what is the part, the together part or the one part?
You had a baby 10 months behind me. You're the go behind.
And it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slide. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same stamps, vacations.
Listen.
Way back 2004. I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
But
you
go
don't.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual, so I came with my receipts. Mendeecees and I traveled the world together, had apartments together. Now tell me again how I'm the slide?
She still has feelings for M, despite the fact that she won't be leaving him. She frequently leaves Atlanta for business whenever she can, and she doesn't mind leaving him with the kids. You see, she and Will Smith both saw divorce as a failure.
I'm in DC where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just feel like I don't want to be with him or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. I can.
Let me ask a simple question.
But it might be like.
I never say.
But it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus.
Yo, what? I don't even talk like that. First of all,
exactly.
I never even talk like that. You can't humanize me. What are you talking about?
What would be better is if it was.
Yeah, all right, I'm ready for this scene to be over.
Yandy is taking a step back, finally understanding that she doesn't need Niece for anything. The fact that she never submitted the required paperwork shows that she always had one foot out of the door when it came to her marriage. Even though Mendeecees pretends to be loyal and happy, if her businesses ever make money, or if she ever becomes in even greater danger when the cameras stop running, Yandy stops being the enamored wife, and people don't think that little MDs composed those phrases for nothing. Furthermore, they don't believe that those who claim that they didn't push or spit out children will consistently see results similar to these. While this father was in prison, Yandy reared this adorable child by himself. Yandy won't let him ruin her bag because they are together for the gram and their show, Love and Hip Hop. Finally, here's a remark from Yandy and P.S. Tiny boys. Only time will tell. These don't like you, is the final quote. He's giving us a message without actually stating it out loud. This child is not your biological child, and you are playing with them too much. I'll see you in the next video. End quote. But do you guys think Yandy is cheating on Mendeecees? Or are we just tripping right now? Please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts in the comments area. Goodbye, awful guys.